Guys, I have some interesting news for you today. And no, it's not about a cool new robot. This time, it is a bit different, but I will give you 3 words: remote control robots. In a time where the line between human and machine is getting blurred day by day, a Japanese tech startup just introduced something that could totally change how we interact with robots. Imagine lying on your couch or even in bed and still being able to control a full-sized humanoid robot across the world. Not just moving it around like a joystick, but making it feel what you feel. Your strength, your effort, your intent, all of it. This isn't a movie, by the way. This is real technology, and it's called the Capsule Interface. What is the Capsule Interface? A Tokyo-based startup called H2L has just introduced something incredible, a way to control robots with your body, without moving from your chair. They've built a system that reads the tiny changes in your muscles and turns that into real-time movement for a humanoid robot. So instead of needing some bulky suits or motion capture cameras, this system just senses what your muscles are doing and sends that data straight to the robot. Your body becomes the remote and the robot moves with it. Get it? I think this is the most unexpected yet amazing tech of 2025, especially for the disabled people or even just people who are lazy. The first time you watch the demo, it breaks your brain. Let's break down that video moment by moment. Because if you blink, you'll miss just how incredible this is. You've got a person sitting down, chill as can be, no wires all over, no motion capture suit, just sitting. She moves her arms slightly, and the robot across the room lifts a box. She leans a bit, and the robot walks forward. She reaches to clean a surface, and guess what? The robot actually wipes the table. It's not a toy, by the way. The robot doesn't stumble at all. It moves like a person, smooth and responsive. It almost feels like it's alive. This isn't about robots. It's about you. Yeah, we've seen humanoid robots before. Most of them are impressive, until they try to walk and fall over like a baby trying to walk for the first time. But this isn't about teaching a robot how to be human. It's about letting a human control the robot as easily as blinking. You don't need a manual or long hours of teaching. Just move the way you normally would. Why muscles beat motion sensors? Most robots today are controlled by cameras, sensors, or big clunky suits that track your motion, but not your force. That's like telling a robot to lift something without telling it how heavy it is. Not very helpful, right? The capsule interface works in an extremely different way. And here's the best part. The capsule interface goes way deeper. In simple words, it reads how hard your muscles are working. Whether you're gently wiping a table or lifting a box with effort, the robot feels the difference and actually reacts accordingly. That makes robot movements smoother, more lifelike, and way more connected to you. Where can this be used? The possibilities, honestly, endless. Here are just a few. Factory work and logistics. Workers could operate robots to lift heavy objects without straining their own bodies. Healthcare and eldercare. Nurses could help patients from another room or maybe even another city without being physically present. Farming. Farmers could guide robots through crops from a cozy office, passing down experience remotely. Home life. Imagine your partner helping clean the house from their office, or a robot babysitter controlled by grandma from another city. Disaster response. Robots could go into dangerous areas while human operators stay safe, guiding them with precision. Education and work. Attending a class or a meeting via robot that actually moves and acts on your behalf. Not just watching, but actually doing. What about VR and gaming? Oh yeah, this is going to change the game, literally. Let's talk about your favorite pastime, gaming. With full body control and realistic feedback, future VR experiences could feel insanely real. Imagine playing a VR game where your character's movements aren't tracked by cameras or gloves, but by your actual muscle signals. This leads to zero lag and awkward sensors. You can flex a little and your avatar responds instantly. I hate to be a gaming freak, but think of how awesome this could look. Here's what we're talking about. Full body control without needing to stand up. More realistic movement and force feedback. Pull a virtual bowstring, lift a virtual sword, and the robot, or avatar, feels how much effort you're using. Real-world scenarios. This tech could power. Today, let's get real. H2L's Capsule Interface isn't just a cool lab demo. It's a working, responsive muscle control system with real-world potential. Here's what this could mean if this becomes adopted worldwide. Remote caregiving gets a boost. You're in your home. Your elderly mom is across the country. She drops something or needs help moving a chair. Instead of calling someone local, you sit down, flex your arms slightly, and a humanoid robot in her house lifts it for her, powered by your muscle control. Of course, this kind of thing isn't available yet, but powered by the capsule, it could be available in the future. These aren't far-off concepts. These are the kinds of real-world applications H2L's tech is trying to enable with zero suits, minimal setup, and a control system based entirely on your natural muscle activity. Anyone can use it. One of the coolest parts, you don't need to be tech-savvy to use this. No suits, no training, and absolutely no confusing setup. Just sit down and let your muscles do the work. I don't know about you, but all I can think of is the Iron Man suit. I mean, this feels exactly like the movie, minus the superpowers. So coming back to the topic, this tech could help. Seniors, people with disabilities, anyone who finds other robot controls too complex, put it in a chair, a bed, or a recliner, and suddenly anyone can control a robot like it's second nature. What people are saying, the internet is already talking about this, and they love it. So wait, I can clean my house while lying on the couch? This is the future I signed up for. It's giving Pacific Rim Home Edition, and I love it. Japan really said muscle Wi-Fi and walked away like it's normal. My ancestors would call this sorcery. I'm gonna send a robot to do my Zoom calls while I watch Netflix. Ultimate remote work hack. The capsule interface might not be flashy like flying robots or talking AI, but it's possibly more important. It is actually the greatest possible invention ever made. And here I thought NEURALINK was something mind-blowing. This tech makes NEURALINK look like nothing special at all. Would you use a system like this to do chores, work, or help others? Or would you just lie back and let your robot double handle it all? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more info on AI robots and new technology.